Today we're playing 2.6 Hog, but it's not what you think. Because why would I play a cannon when I already have the musketeer turret? Seems a bit redundant. Get that ice spirit out of my mitt. Get that fireball out of here. And it's time that we craft up 2.6 Hog bait. Because not only is it difficult to keep track of my little hog, well, my big hog, how do you also keep track of my bait as I'm destroying you? It's gonna be beautiful. Let's get weird, fellas. Let's just, you're riling me up already. What we want to do is use these log bait cards in tandem with our hog to get as much damage as possible. I'll show you what I mean. That's already a fat connection. I love that. Looks like this schmuck is playing 2. Oh, he's playing hog bait. No way. Okay, no, he might not be playing hog at all, but we'll find out. This could be cool. Okay, let's go for some skeletons in the back. That gets me a little bit excited. And then I think I'll want to go in for a hog here, but we'll see. I'll just plant a muskie in the back. Okay, that's fine. So it looks like he's just playing regular log bait. The question is, does he have his cannon back in hand? I'm not quite sure, so we're going to go in for a hog here and see what happens. That's a beautiful connection. That's what we like to see. And then I could go in for a turret here. I think I'll just log instead and get an ice golem in front. That is just magnificent defense right there. He's not getting any damage here. He can't even sniff my side of the arena. And we're applying some great pressure. And I might as well just plop a little turret down. It just gets me a little bit excited whenever that gets a fat lock. Yeah, that's just beautiful. And then watch this wall breaker's kite. I mean, we have to spend elixir to defend this anyway. Might as well just be some wall breakers. Let's get a dart over here, actually. And that's going to do some nice damage to us, I'm not going to lie. Oh, he goes for a weird barrel. That's actually fine. And nice. He's just, there's one shot to get real damage. Instead, he gets 500. Alright, this is beautiful already. I'm loving it. Not sponsored by McDonald's. I think I want to just go with a musketeer here. You can have your little connection. I don't really mind too much. Because what I'm going to do, my friend, is get a lot of damage on your dome. He wants to go dart, I'm assuming, so I'm going to get my vines ready. Let's get skellies like this. Okay, that's actually a great ice spirit. Just going to take that out, that's fine. I think I'll just go in for wall breakers here. He almost certainly has to go in for a cannon, and when he doesn't have his cannon, then we absolutely destroy him. I mean, you can just read this guy like a book. It's so easy. Little ice golem in the pocket. Does not quite tank for everything, but it's still looking beautiful, and I might as well just vines here. It's just too easy. It's just way too easy to destroy these little schmucks. They can't understand why you would have... Oh, that's just fat value. That is just such fat value, and he gives me the little lock. Oh my god, I love this. You can't keep track of my hog and all my log bait stuff at the same time, and that's really where the value lies. It's too much all at once. You have to realize that you have to attack aggressively in order to defeat me, but everyone just passively defends, and I eventually just pick them apart. This is beautiful. Win number 1 in the books. Give me a little log on that cheese. That's the easiest thing I've ever seen. And then we go in with a little hog, ice golem, give me the turret. Fantastic stuff. I mean, Buddy just got simply outsmarted. There was nothing he could do. He had 0% chance of winning from the start. And that's a little 3 crown with a hog bait cycle deck. Let's keep this going. It's still 2.6. So you cycle your hog just as fast, but you have extra win conditions, extra ways to get damage and defend. It really is beautiful. I love that the hero musketeer just frees up a space from the cannon. I love it. And then you get the vines in there for that. Like, once you have vines in your deck, things that aren't win conditions can become win conditions, like a Dark Goggins. I'm going to go with an Ice Golem to kind of kite this back. He's used a bit of elixir. It's probably a Smelly King deck or Giant Smelly. Okay, Ice Golem, please pop on those bats, please. Okay, very nice. And then let's just burn the log here. Bit unfortunate to use the log like that against an obvious log bait schmuck, but sometimes you got to do it. And this guy, he could be playing Mega Knight. There's good potential for Mega Knight. Not really sure. It could be a mortar deck as well, but let's just kind of calm this game down, figure out what he's got, not overcommit, and then we'll pick him apart. All right. So he goes with a knight. Very interesting. Let's just go wall breakers opposite. I do not mind this at all. That knight will get kind of cooked. That's an interesting bats placement. I'm going to go with an ice golem like that. This is pretty good because you can't go bats if I go in for a quick hog. You have to go goblin wang, so I'll just log that. Oh, he does have a Mega Knight. Okay. So I'm actually going to turret here. Does that splash through? You're gonna have to vines and then get a dart like this. Okay, not ideal. We are gonna take some big damage on the left here mainly. And maybe that Mega Knight even gets a jump. Yeah, it looks like he does. Okay, but now we know what he's got. So it's classic Mega Knight B. He already used his Evo Skarmy, so he doesn't have that back in hand. We are still up quite a bit of damage. And this is just going to be a tricky little game to maneuver. But I think we can do it. Because he also has bait, and then Mega Knight's just a great counter to Hog. So, I think I just want to go Hog here. Potentially milk out that Mega Knight, and then we can kite with an Ice Golem, defend with a Musketeer. But we'll see what happens. It looks like he might have just absolutely shat his little pants at the sight of my beautiful defense. And I think that is the case. So, this guy just couldn't hang. He really couldn't do it. It's a shame. It's a shame because that was going to be an interesting game. I could smell it. I could smell it coming. It was going to be something entertaining. And instead of these usual schmucks that we're used to. But yeah, we destroyed them. Sometimes Mega Knight players, they just rage quit at the first sign of stress. And that was clearly the case in that one. Let's just keep this going. That's 2 wins down, 10 to go. I mean, we're feeling good here. Wall breakers off rip. Why not? The Evos that we have just get maximum value. The cycle is beautiful. I really love this deck. Let's go for a dart here. And then we'll just kite this Valkyrie back with our Fat Hog. Okay, goes in for that. That's interesting. Let's get lists here. Okay, so skeletons were not the best place, but it's fine. So he's going to get damage. We're going to get damage. I don't mind this. This is fine. This is typical. I think he's going to want to upgrade here. So I'm just going to get an Ice Golem in there. Yeah, obviously he's going to want to upgrade. And then let's go for Ball Breakers here. This is pretty good because you have to defend the Wall Breakers. Okay, I'm just going to get a turret down now. And is that within range of the... No, it's not. Okay, it's still going to tank though. It's still going to get some good damage. This is fine. And then I think I just want to go in for a Hog here. And when he goes in for his Hog, I'm just going to want to get my Musketeer and probably some Skeletons down, and we'll be fine. But yeah, he's definitely a lot lower on Elixir than I was, so I just knew that was a good Hog. And then if he does want to go in with his, I can actually at this point afford the turret. So I will just plot my Musketeer here, and then we'll go in for a turret if he goes Hog. But if not, I'll just go Skellies like this. Beautiful. The longer he just has Hog in his hand and he doesn't use it, the better for us. Because we're using it pretty much every time we get it. We're applying lots of pressure. I could hit a Vines here. I'm just going to do it. Okay, that was a really bad turret, but it's fine. Not the worst. And then we can go with a Dart here. We'll see if he upgrades. Won't really matter if he does. Okay, perfect. And then we can just go with an Ice Golem here. I don't think he'll get back to Hog anytime soon. And then he's got to have Evo Valkyrie, so I don't know if I want to go Wall Breakers immediately. Maybe I'll go opposite lane. Well, you know what? I think if I go Wall Breakers and he goes Valkyrie here, this is actually a good interaction for us. So I'm just going to do it. Oh, he has an Inferno Tower, so that's even better. He does have quite a bit of Hog counters and Wall Breaker counters. So we're going to have to, yeah, this is going to be a tricky little game here. With the arrows, I think I'm going to swing this opposite lane. I'm going to go in for this. I'm going to get a turret down, and then I'm just going to load up another Musketeer. Okay, he goes for the Evo Valkyrie there. That's a great play by him. We had to get that out of cycle, though, and now that it is, we're good. I'm just going to Vines his Hog. That should be no hits. Very nice. Let's get a Dart here. Let's get an Ice Golem like this. He does get a good bit of damage on that side. Oh, and that Knight slips through, but it's fine. I think these Wall Breakers could connect. Great little kite there. That should be, yeah, that's a big connection. And then that just proves he's low in Elixir somewhat, so I'm going to go in for this. No one really cares about that dying, and then maybe that gets a little slap. Yeah, that's going to do it. Alright, so at this point, I think I can just Vines for the win, which I will happily do. And let's give this guy the chicken, because really at the end of the day, he had so many great counters to Hog and Wall Breakers, which are the 2 win conditions that we're relying on. And we don't have a great Hog counter. I mean, we have to go Musketeer turret, but we still outmaneuvered him. Okay, this guy's a sweat. This guy's a sweat. We're going to have to lock in here, secure this victory. And I have a feeling he's playing Drill, because what else has Fire Spirit these days? It's got to be like a Drill deck. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's a Mortar deck. We're going to find out. Let's get an Icy like this. I like the Dart if it survives. Okay, it doesn't survive. A little bit unfortunate, but it's fine. So he's got Smelly Barrel, Fire Spirit, Goblin Wang. Really interesting stuff with the Musketeer. Alright, so he might not be playing a building like me if he's playing the Musketeer with the turret, so I'll take that Hog connection. That's really nice. Let's go with our own Musketeer here and get ready for him to push opposite lane. Goes in for a Knight. Very interesting. Okay, quick dart here. If he wants to go for a turret, he can be my guest. Okay. That's actually a great little play by him. Yeah, he's going to get quite a bit of damage there. But I think I am going to get just as much, if not more. I mean, he has Goblin Wang. Oh, but the Ice Golem tanks beautifully. The Musketeer's cleaning everything up. And I think you can't even defend that. But let alone the right side. Like, yeah, you're just going to get cooked on both sides here, buddy. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't even need to hit my turret. We're just going to save the 3 elixir. He went way too aggressive on that attack and used all of his elixir when we still had a nice little Musketeer there, and all we had to do is hog to support. That was beautiful. And then the wall breaker's opposite. Obviously, that was a full connection. So this guy's in a really bad spot now. Got too aggressive, and we made him pay. And we'll do that every single time because we do have those multiple win conditions that supply that extra bit of firepower. It really is beautiful. Okay, I think I want to turret here. Yeah, I think I'll just turret here. It's fine by me. Let's get this down. Okay, so now we kept our Musketeer alive, which is nice. Now I can just log this. We don't really take any damage there, and we're going to get his entire Musketeer for free. Let's go for Skelly's Wall Breakers in the pocket just to kind of tank for that Dark Goggins, get some nice damage, and then we can go Ice Golem here. This is really beautiful. I mean, you have to go for a Smelly Barrel here. Okay, we're just going to turret here for the Wall Breakers. That's beautiful. So the one time he finally gets his ability down is when we get our turret in a nice defensive position and he can't do anything to stop us. I smell the Goblin Wang. Okay, I'm going to wait. Yeah, there it is. So I get the barrel, Smelly Barrel as well. And then the Goblin Wang, quick Ice Golem in the pocket to tank. Oh, okay, not quite going to work out for us. But I think if we just spam everything in the pocket, we will take this tower. It'll still be easy to defend because whatever he has, I can just vines or get my turret down. And this guy is just absolutely cooked. There is just nothing else to be said. He's just done. It's just so easy. I love it. I really do. Hog bait destroys hog, it destroys bait, and it destroys a lot of other stuff. It's a great little combination that nobody seems to realize. At least not yet. Alright, let's get this chest out of my face. 4 wins in a row. I mean, we expected this. We expected 4 in a row. The question is, can we keep this going? Can we get another 4 and then another 4? Let's go Wall Breakers off rip. Alright. Oh, nice delivery. And Berserker. Both beautifully placed. I like how the Berserker got killed for free and how the delivery landed on the opposite side of the tower after the Wall Breakers connected. Let's cheer in his face. Okay, but this is probably going to be a difficult little matchup. Oh, it's got to be Drill. It's got to be Drill. I'm going to Vines here. Does that kill... I'm going to go opposite. It does kill a bomber. That's actually huge. Okay, and we do get a nice smack there. And I think he's going to go Berserker here, but I'm still going to plop a turret down, and I think it'll kill the Berserker real quick. And then, yeah, we get a nice lock. We can go Skelly Surround here, and I kind of want to go for a cheeky hog. I'm going to do it just to apply pressure. I know I'm low in elixir, and he could get a nice counter push off this. But you know what? That's completely fine by me if he just wastes a cannon there. That's great. Get that out of cycle. So we've burned an entire minute. He hasn't gotten any offense going whatsoever. And I am certain that he is playing Drill, potentially Graveyard, but it's got to be Drill. It's got to be Drill. So, I mean, we are just looking really, really good here. I'm going to go for a quick dart. I don't know if he'll catch it. He's probably not expecting it. Yeah, looks like we're going to get the dart connection. He kind of just gives up there. And we're going to go for this. We're going to get an Ice Golem right here. We're going to hit one little log, and everything just gets beautifully defended. He gets a tiny bit of damage, but he uses Evo Snowball. He used all of his elixir, and now our friend is kind of cooked. There's really nothing he can do here. I think I might Vines here if he goes like Bomber or anything. Okay, that's an interesting cannon placement. He really got a good defense off there, I'm not going to lie, but we don't need much damage. So this is completely fine. And I might as well just start chewing away on the opposite side just to spread him thin a little bit. And that's bad skeletons, bad bomber as well. That dart is still going to get a shot or two. That's beautiful, man. Oh, I love it. And we still got 1,000 damage on the opposite lane as well. So let's get a Musketeer down. He might have a poison, which is fine. I don't really care. He's going to go cannon here, so let's get the dart to snipe it down maybe. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that's cool. Now he goes cannon, so my wall breakers were not ideal, and he kills that. This is completely fine. Wall breakers, oh, are ideal actually, and then we can just cycle back. This is so easy. That also gives me a little vines value. I had to chip this tower down anyway, so I'll just, start with that. And then, let's see, we're probably a log and a vines away, or that Musketeer shot. Oh, I didn't quite get it. Let's get Skellies over here. Snowball maybe? Okay, goes in for a poison. We can just go wall breakers here. We are really spreading this guy thin. I mean, there's just nothing he can do. Doesn't even get anything down over there. Let's go in for this. This is just an easy win. Not gonna quite be a 2-tower victory, but you see the vision. If this game were to continue, obviously we would have had that. Easy little win there. I mean, Buddy was just lost from the start. We cycle so fast. And we apply so much pressure. You can't just rely on your cannon. Because once again, we have Hog, but we also have wall breakers. So we're going to clap your cheeks if you can't cycle as fast as us, and you just can't. Let's go wall breakers here. I mean, you have to cycle twice as fast as us, really. Alright, that should be a connection. Okay, waste a little extra elixir. So log skellies could be 2.6. Regular 2.6 is actually kind of tough because we don't have a great Hog counter. But we'll see. Okay, it's not. Gets a nasty little NATO off, though. I don't really appreciate that. I'm going to go for a dart like this. So, this could be tough. This could be really tough. And I can tell this guy's decent by his current placement. Okay. Oh, it goes for a cheeky little magic archer. So, we're going to swing this opposite lane. I love that we caught that. He's going to probably go log there. Doesn't. Okay, both ball breakers connect. We can go in for a cheeky push. He misses. I'm going to log here. Okay, maybe not the best log, but it's fine. And then we can just squeak a little dart like this. We'll see. And if he goes ability, I'll probably just burn skeletons. I think I'll just go skeletons anyway, actually. Go for this, and then see what happens. I think those wall breakers connect. Wow, interesting NATO. Goes in for a Goblin Demolisher. Okay. And that's just pretty good. I like this. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So is this a drill deck? I don't really know. Tell me those Evo Skellies don't multiply off my Ice Golem. Okay, Ice Golem will pop, which is fine. I'm just going to go with a dart like this. I don't think that thing should connect yet because the Ice Golem slowed it down. That was beautiful. And then he has to burn a log there. Okay, so we have good damage on both sides. I don't know if it'll quite matter that much because this will probably end up being a 1-tower game. I think he has Drill. With the Goblin Demolisher, with the Knight, I just think it's Drill. I just used my dart. So I don't think I can snipe that down yet. I'm just going to Musketeer in the back. And if we can kind of just let that expire, I think he's trying to milk out a log here. But I think what I want to do is just go Hog and then wall breakers to push the Hog to the right. Okay, that didn't work. And he NATOs anyway. Okay, so I should have been ready for that. He does waste his log though. So I can cycle back. I love that Musketeer placement. Okay, and this dart is really going to work. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, let's get a Musketeer up here, try to snipe that magic archer down. Love that dart, Goggins. Oh, it's putting in work. And we can go ball breakers here, get another dart like this. He probably wants to log there, and it is indeed a drill deck. So let's see if he goes ability. He does. That's completely what we expected. I think I'm just going to let this go, and I'm going to attack dual lanes, and he's going to go with his Spear Hut. Goes with the NATO instead. Oh, the ball breakers on the left are eating. Yes, very big damage there. Dart's going to go down. Let's just load up a Musketeer. Oh, Dart does not go down. Hold on. We're kind of chipping this guy down, and I really like it. Ice Golem like this. That's beautiful. Okay, nasty little NATO by him, but it's fine. Let's get our Dart here for his little Spear Hut. There she is. And then we can just cycle to another Hog over here. And I think if we hit a Vines, we should win. There's just no way you stop this. There's just no way you stop this. That's beautiful. All right. Easy little win there. And these are some meta decks that we're playing. I mean, he's got the Hero Knight with the Drill, the buffed Goblin Demolisher. He's got it all. And that's a deck that, definitely wins a lot in Clash Royale. But, I don't know. The Hogbait just seems to be picking these things apart. I think it's a really good card for the current meta. Okay, we're going to be down a little elixir here. But it's fine. So we're playing wall breakers ourselves. Minor wall breakers. Very interesting. He might have a magic archer and a NATO in this deck. I would not be surprised. Okay. Interesting. Now gonna go wall breakers opposite. Does Hog get a smack? Does. Very nice. Okay, so this could be a really difficult matchup for us. We're gonna find out though. If I'm not mistaken, he has double small spell with a Tesla. So that's quite tricky to work around. But good thing our cycle is so fast. Like I think this could potentially get damage. Yeah, it's got to, right? And then we vines here. Oh, that's good. Oh, and the dart cleans up the skelly and then gets a lock. That's the entire tower. Wow, that is huge. That is absolutely massive. I love this. Okay, we're going to let that go. I'm going to go in for this here. Unfortunately, just was no shot I was going to defend that. So instead, I'd rather just apply some pressure, milk out a Tesla, and I don't think there's a point in going into the nice goal in there. So we had a really nice lead. We gave a lot of it back, but we're still in a fantastic position. So, I mean, we milked out his Tesla. So I think a Hog Ice Golem Hog Vines could be pretty good. We'll see what he plays, though. I mean, I might as well just go in for it. Yeah, and then I think if we just Vines... I mean, he probably gets a turret down. No, he doesn't. Okay, so I will just Vines here. Oh, I missed the Knight, which is really unfortunate. This is going to be a big defense. And honestly, if we tower trade here, it's not the worst. But I think if I Musketeer, if he goes Wall Breakers, I'll log. We should be all right here. I'm not too worried. That might be on my thing. I'm just going to log here. Kill that miner, please. And let's go wall breakers here just to tank. Okay, wait, that's actually going to be pretty good because they kill the musketeer. Really nice. Let's go for a cheeky little hog just to milk out his Tesla. Yep, Evo Tesla and skeletons we milk out there. And then he had poison, right? Okay, let's go for this. Quick turret. Quick turret to absorb. That's really nice. Okay, we lost our musketeer, but I'll still take that. And we have to let that Tesla die. I'm going to go in for a dart like this. I'm going to go wall breakers, log, and then I'm going to go hog over here. Okay. Oh, man, he's really defending nicely. I don't like this anymore. I have to pinch off that tower. He's going to go wall breakers here, isn't he? Let's go with ours. See if he gets a turret down or anything. Goes with a poison. Okay, wall breakers should connect, though. We take his tower. He might take ours. No, it looks like he's not going to. And that's going to be a juicy little win. Very nice stuff there. Very nice stuff. I mean, once we got into a double elixir, when he had a nice little cycle, he was getting the poisons, getting minor chip. And it was tough for us to get damage, but we figured it out. We had such a lead from the beginning that we were good. And that's just another juicy win. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. That's 7-0, baby. We're looking good. We're playing some nice 2.6 hog bait. And there's nothing more I have to say. Okay. Now, this guy could be playing balloon. That would be... You know what? I don't think I'd mind playing a balloon. And we are playing a balloon, it looks like. Everyone always plays balloon with bomb tower, I feel like. But maybe not. We'll see. Okay. So, he no longer has a bomb tower in his hand. So, hopefully, yeah, he wastes some more elixir, which is perfect. And then I can just wait for that to... I'm going to log here, which is perfect, because now I can wait without leaking. And then I can just go in for a hog ice golem, and there's no way you have another bomb tower or anything. You could have, like, a Skarmy, maybe? What do you got? Rocket. Very interesting. So I'm going to go wall breakers here. You might have to go in for a bomb tower. And that would be so fine by me. Or we just get the connection. That's beautiful. That's awesome. I mean, you could tell he was a little low in elixir. Let's go for a quick dart here. Okay. Skelly's here. Quick hog. Milk out another bomb tower. Dart should get a little chip on the bomb tower. Okay, that's completely fine if you want to go in with that ghost. Hog might get a little smackaroony, not quite, and then we can go in for wall breakers here. So we're spreading him thin. I don't like that he has Ghost. Ghost is a bit scary, but man, these wall breakers, I mean, you only have one building. So when that building's not in hand, we're destroying you. And that's just going to happen frequently over and over and over again. So I really like that. I could go in for a cheeky little dart here. I still don't know what his win condition is, which does still hint towards balloon, because whenever people hide something, it's just always something stinky that you don't want to play against, like a balloon. Alright, and he's leaking a ton of elixir here. He might have just given up. He knows he can't defend my wall breakers, and yeah, it looks like the little kid just shat his pants. I'm going to check what he had in his little deck, because I want to know if it is the balloon. I just have that little tingle that's telling me it is. Let's go for our Evo Dart. That's going to clean up. Buddy just couldn't handle us with our little hog bait. Every single time we milked out the bomb tower, Something was connecting on his tower. Yeah, that's just textbook. Beautiful, beautiful Clash Royale right there. It's like tower bait almost. Because you have to go for a building to defend wall breakers. Alright, let's see if he had it. No! He just had what a dookie little deck. What it was like a rocket cycle log bait deck that we just absolutely shat on. Okay. Get out of here. You don't deserve to be in this classic challenge at this point. Let's get 4 more wins, baby. Let's lock down. Let's make sure that we're playing tactically. Let's get these wins, and we'll go about our day. Alright, Jose, let's see what you got, buddy. Don't like my opening cycle. I usually like starting off with a bit of aggression, just in case they don't have their ideal opening cycle. Okay, goes in with a smelly barrel. That's weird. In the back, like, that's interesting. So why? Is this a mortar deck? I've been seeing a lot of smelly barrel mortars. Okay, that's pretty good for him. I'm just going to go Ice Golem here. I'm going to go Hog like this. I could pre-log, but I think he goes mortar here, so I'm going to wait. Oh, I should have just pre-logged. Whatever. Let's get a dart like this. Okay, not my best wall breakers. Okay, I love this dart, though. He gets one little hog, so I'm not worried about that. The dart should survive and come back and defend. No, I should have placed a hog there. All right, I'm making a couple mistakes here. That's a mistake, though. That's really good. And then, do I pre-log? I don't think so. I think I'll just wait. He might go Smelly King on my hog. Yeah, he does, so I'll just wait. Okay, not too bad. Gets a little pig. That's fine. I'm just going to go Musketeer here. So, and then Smelly Barrel. That's fine. I'll just log. Okay, this is not too bad. Let's try to milk out his probably skeleton army. And then he's going to go Goblin Wang on that. Or vice versa. Nice wall breaker connection. Now I don't have to defend. He does indeed do the vice versa. I'm going to go Skellies here. And I do think he still has potential for a mortar in his deck. Oh, I messed up my Ice Golem. That's actually really sad. Yeah, that really sucks. Oh, that would have been so much damage. All that Ice Golem health just gone to waste. Whatever, we'll figure this out. We just have to defend here. This is a very important next couple interactions. Okay, hopefully the dart defends there. Very nice. And now I can just log here. Alright, that was actually beautiful. And then this is, he's going to go Goblin Wang here, but it's fine to just get that out of... Okay, doesn't. That's going to be a connection. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? Let's go for this. And, okay, yeah, I knew he'd do that. And now I can just log here. He might have to go Skarmy. He does. We're just going to milk down that entire Evo Skarmy. I don't really care about those wall breakers opposite. Wow, we're getting big damage off the dart. And let's get another dart here. He wants to go Smelly Barrel, probably. There it is. I think I'm just going to Vines here. Kill that Mother Witch first. Go in for this. Might as well just pre-log the Goblin Wang. And then just cheer in his face. Because obviously we're getting fat value there. That's huge. Hog gets a hit. Beautiful. He does defend on the left. But I don't think he defends on the right. And yeah, he's just dead. I mean, we have... The Dark Goggins cleans up decks like this. It really does. Great Vines there. Oh, missed one of them. He has to go Smelly Barrel now, so it's just going to Musketeer with the turret down. And now it's just game over. Goes in for his cheeky little rocket. Get out of here, buddy. You were cooked from the start. I mean... We just have you figured out. The Dark Goggins was defending everything the entire game. And then we had the Musketeer there as well. Like, it was just too much. There you have it. Beautiful little win streak. 2.6 inches on the dot. Hogbait is absolutely nasty. And it tends to get wins and challenges. That's all I have to tell you. I mean, what more do you want? Besides, oh yeah, check out sweatyclash.com. Use code SWEATY. And whip out your hog ball breakers. It's always going to work.